Hello, Misfits, and welcome back to the world of Aurelia. You are listening to episode 27 of the current campaign. Hope you enjoy! I know you're watching a video. I am going to start anyway because we have to fight an adult dragon.
Oh, this is longer than I thought it would be. Okay, go.
All right.
Yep, I'm ready.
So, the last time we were all together, the party finished kind of exploring the foundry level of Kunjakar, came across some spirits, had some very cryptic dreams and very dark realizations, and got a cryptic warning that somebody may beat them to the orb. They headed down into the lowest level of Kunjakar, where the Black Lake is, and as they were working their way through, hearing sounds of metallic whirring, they were surprised by an adult black dragon emerging from the water. So, I need everybody to roll for initiative. And I have rolled for myself already. Let me just double check one last little thing. And then we will probably be okay. Hang on. Hang on. Let me just make sure that I read everything correctly. Okay. Alright, so, Teo.
That is a 16.
16. Awesome. Tanari.
Starting off strong with a nat 1.
Oh, do you
so
have
that'd be a 3.
Okay. Love it. Chad.
18.
18. Very nice.
Feels nice.
And Elzaris.
10.
10. Nice round number. Karok.
12.
12. And Ash.
I got a 20.
20. Awesome. Alright, hang on a second while I rearrange.
Bro, the dragon is highest initiative, bro.
Yeah, it is. It be like that sometimes. Okay. So, alright. Top of the round is the dragon. The dragon is going to it's gonna first use its frightful presence. So I need everybody within 120 feet of the dragon to make a wisdom saving throw. So hang on, let's figure out. So Ash, Teo, Tanari, Konari, it's everybody. Everybody make a wisdom saving throw. And let me know how you do. Is that what I'm seeing in the chat here? Mm-hmm. Got a 13 and a 10. Karok, what did we get?
So I got a 12.
1.
And if that fails,
So
I'm
it'll be
gonna
an
re-roll. So just heads
that
up.
is a failure. 12 is a failure. So.
I'm gonna re-roll then.
And that's a 6. Oh my gosh, guys!
Nat fucking 20. Nat fucking 20. 25.
So
Okay.
one person.
Let me roll.
I need to know what
for
everyone else
Ko.
got though.
Honestly, I'm surprised I rolled more than it. Okay, I was expecting worse. So
I get advantage on wisdom saves, like the other one was
Everyone
worse.
failed.
Man, Not quite enough for coat either, so...
Not
okay,
yet. Shock.
so...
We're doing great.
We're off to a good start. So,
Mhm.
so all of y'all except for Ash, everyone except for Ash, is frightened for the next minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn, ending the effect on a successful save. So, if you succeeded, so Ash, you are immune to the dragon's frightful presence for the next 24 hours. Let me see if... So, frightened. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. So, alright. So that was its first thing. Now it gets to make 3 attacks.
Perfect.
So, first,
Perfect.
let's go into try and... Yeah, we'll try and bite you, Ash, and see how that goes. That's a 25 to hit. And, oof. Alright, and so that will be... $23 points of piercing damage, plus
Oh, great. Perfect.
2
Chomp,
points
chomp.
of acid damage.
Oh.
Second attack.
Okay. I'm at 17 hit points.
Second attack is, we're going to, we'll sort of move in just a little bit so that we're in range of both. Let's do, let's do a claw attack against Teo.
Alright.
That is a 25 to hit.
Okay, cool.
Oh, wow, you got so lucky.
Dope.
9 points of slashing damage.
Why didn't you
Oh.
go lucky for me?
I'm
Oh, wait.
sorry.
You
I'm
said
sorry.
9, I'm so sorry. You said 9 points of slashing damage? Is
Yes.
that from a non-magical weapon? So that would be 6 damage? Might I
I
ask?
think so. Nothing says that this counts as a magical weapon, so.
Dope. So
But we're also gonna give you the tail attack as well.
dope.
So that is a 24 to hit.
Okay,
And that
yeah.
will be 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so then 12.
Oof. All right. Cool. That completes the dragon's turn. Ash.
Perfect. Well, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to cast Blight at 4th level on the dragon.
All right.
So I need a con saving throw, please.
16. Oh, sorry, saving
That's
throw.
a success, so it'll
That's a
take
tw-
half damage.
It's a 21, sorry,
Oh.
my bad. But anyway, half damage.
It'll still take half damage.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll take 17 points of a necrotic damage. And then I am going to bonus action Misty Step.
What? You don't say.
Let me see how far Misty Step is. What?
Was
What?
17
I'm Misty Stepping? Who'd have thought?
already halved, or do I need to have 17?
Yeah, I halved it.
Okay, cool.
I already halved it.
Perfect.
Yeah. So, and I'm going to teleport. Boop, boop. Oh, I'm still on my. my little line thingy. I'm gonna teleport all the way over here.
Cool.
Yep. And I think that is all I can do.
All right, so on initiative count 20, after Ash, everybody feels the entire room rumble and shake. And I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw. All right. Let's go down the line. So, Ash... We're laughing. That's not a
And
good
that
sign.
one for a 4?
4? All right. Tanari?
10.
10. Just rolled for Co. Elzaris?
23.
23. Karok?
16.
16. Claudia? Teo?
That's a big ass 6.
Oh, I see that. And then, is that a 22 for Chad?
22.
Better than my
22,
4.
baby.
Awesome.
Go Chad.
So, everybody at a 15 or above succeeds. Don't fret too much, guys. Those that fail, you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage from some of the falling rocks from above. All right. That's the lair action. All right, Chad.
Let's go ahead and if I did vicious mockery, since that's your roll, would that mean you'd roll with advantage your wisdom saving throw? If I'm
no, I unless
is that
the dragon has advantage for some reason, that wouldn't matter. It's your ability checks and stuff that.
okay? Awesome. All right, cool. So I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, let's do vicious mockery. That's going to be a 16 save thrown. Or her. Excuse me.
Saving throw.
Yes, 16.
That is 10.
Oh, awesome. Well, I'm just gonna be like, listen, I'm super afraid of you. If you just want me to leave, I'll be more than happy to do that. And that will be a good. The die is 6 damage. Awesome.
6.
So 6, and I can't really see Ash. Where exactly did you go?
Ash is like down here.
Can I see him technically, or
Make a. Do you have dark vision?
good question.
I think you do. You're a half elf. I think you've got.
Then yes, I do have dark vision.
Just give me a perception check.
Okay, awesome. A 20, unnatural.
I'll say it's dimly lit, but because there are some glowing crystals around, you can just make out what you believe is Ash's silhouette.
Okay, awesome. I'd like to go ahead and cast a 3rd level. Oh shoot, is that more than 60 feet away?
Yeah, I think so.
Never mind. Okay. Let's do inspiration on Heophilia, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Cool.
Thank
All right, Teo.
Awesome. Okay. So I'm running for my life because I'm frightened. So I think I'll just dash, honestly.
So you're frightened. You don't have to run away.
I guess that's true.
You just can't willingly move closer.
But I get disadvantage that though. But I can still attempt the saving roll. Okay. In that case, never mind.
You can run away if you want, but
yeah, I'm fine.
you don't actually have to.
I will. I see. Okay, well he hit me for melee stuff, so I'll hit him for melee stuff. First attack with the shiny, brand new Blaze Fury. Dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 hits.
Dope. Okay. Wait, no, I get disadvantage because I'm frightened on attack rolls, right?
Correct.
Okay, never mind. Let me roll again. Okay, yeah. So first attack doesn't hit. That was a 13. Second
Yeah.
attack. I'm rolling twice now.
Because rolling to
that's...
hit, is that technically an ability?
Isn't that an
check?
attack roll?
I don't know. Hang on. Let me read. Let me just double check.
Alright. Alright.
Unless you have some sage wisdom, Benji.
I think. Give me just. A second.
I know that like rolling for initiative is technically an ability check. Are attack rolls ability checks?
So
When you
frightened. Yeah, disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
Okay. Yeah.
The second attack was a nat 1.
Ah. Yeah.
And
that'll miss.
yeah. That'll be my turn.
You get to
and I would like
repeat
to...
your wisdom saving throw.
I would love to.
Oh, yeah, Chad,
Yeah,
we can do that. So
Yeah,
both of
yeah.
y'all
Thank you.
roll, and tell me what you get.
I got
Oh.
a nice 4 on my wisdom save.
Ooh,
5. So,
Mhm.
right. Cool.
I'm sorry. All right, does that complete your turn?
Yes, it does. Thank
All right.
you.
All right, Karok.
Okay. I think I asked this last time we were together, but how high is the ceiling
Oof. That's
of
a.
this cavern? Because I know
great-
it's more than 60 feet across.
It's a big old cavern. Hang on.
Oh wait, actually, hang on. That's radius and circumference are different things. Never mind, I can't do that. Damn it.
I don't know.
Because that would need 120 feet. Okay, that changes what I'm gonna do then.
I don't think it actually says, but I think we can assume that it's we'll say that it's like
I mean, yeah, it's too
60 feet high or
it's
something.
too small anyway.
Okay.
I was gonna cast Call Lightning, but
Ah.
the space I misread the dimensions of the cylinder because it's 10 feet tall, but it's a 60-foot radius, and I interpreted that as 60-foot diameter. So,
Gotcha,
It is not large enough to accommodate the cloud. So, in that case,
There are just reminding y'all that there are those lovely little circles and squares and cones and stuff of radius and cones and things. Just FYI. That y'all can get to.
okay. In that case, I am going to cast a 4th level Shatter
Okay.
on the Durgan.
On the Durgan.
On the Durgan. So I
the
need a Constitution saving throw. And I feel like it's probably gonna succeed, but it's still a lot of damage. So
Ooh, that was bad. That's a 13.
that is a failure. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and use our Channel Divinity Destructive Wrath. So he's gonna be taking 40 points of thunder damage.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Would you like to repeat your wisdom saving throw?
I would, because I rolled a nat 1 on my last one and I have +7. I was not happy about that. That's better. That's 23.
Yes, you are no longer frightened.
Cool. In that case, I'm going. Oh wait, no,
That's
it's
the
end
end of
of
your
turn.
turn.
Yeah.
Sorry, was there anything you wanted to do before that, or
No, it was
you're trying to
just
figure out if you
moving,
can get closer? Gotcha.
moving in
gotcha.
front just to
Yes.
like body block people.
I
But
understand. All right. Konari. Konari, did he? No, he didn't make his wisdom saving throw either. It's an action. Blech. He's going to. What to do? All right. Konari is going to cast Ice Storm. 20-foot radius. He'll hang on. I guess we'll do this. So he's gonna cast Ice Storm. A hail of rock, hard ice pounds the ground in a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. Each creature in the cylinder must make a dexterity saving throw. So let's do a dex save for the Durgan. 18. Yuck. So it succeeds. So it'll just take half. But that is 3d8 plus 4d6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that divided by 2. Alright. More math. Okay, and it doesn't really apply to y'all, but that area is supposed to be considered difficult terrain. It's also water, so it's already, like, difficult terrain. But anyway. Alright. So that's what Ko does. He's gonna repeat his wisdom saving throw. Oh, great. He normally has advantage on wisdom, but because he's got disadvantage, it's just a straight roll for him. But he succeeds, so he is no longer frightened. All right, Elzaris.
I guess I'll shoot it with my crossbow.
Go
Or
for
I'll
it.
try. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. That's a 23.
23 hits.
Sweet. Sweet. Okay. And then that is 12 points of damage.
Awesome. Great. Would you like to repeat your wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, I'll try. It's worth a try.
Give it a shot. You never know.
Ooh, that's a 13.
It's not enough, unfortunately.
That's okay.
You are still frightened.
I'm afraid.
I'm afraid. All right, Tanari.
Okay, if there's an ice storm happening, can I still cast Fireball?
Yeah. you
Cool. I was
Sure.
planning on doing it in the same place he had it because of the radius.
can.
So
Sure, go for it.
cool. So that is a I'm doing it at let's say 3rd level, and I need a dex saving throw for the dragon.
Wrong. That's an 18.
Okay, so that succeeds, so he'll take half. So I'm gonna let this roll for me. That is 28, so it'll take 14 damage.
Awesome. Good. Anything else you wanted to do?
I don't think so, other than try to roll to get unfrightened.
Go for it.
Okay, and I have advantage on wisdom, so this is just a straight roll,
Just a
right?
straight roll.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
It does specify ability checks, not saving throws,
Oh,
because they're different. So you would still have advantage.
Oh,
perfect.
Okay. Okay, cool.
See, somebody reads. Look at that.
Just know my conditions from playing
That
a
is a
bunch.
19.
19. You're
What
golden.
up? My name's Jared, and I never fucking learned how to read.
I really didn't. It's fine. I'm a skimmer. I'm not a reader. All right. That completes your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to the Durgan. Okay. Oh, I totally. I really forgot something. It's fine. We'll get to it in a second.
Legendary resistances.
Similar. Okay, can I move this to the back? Yeah. Alright. Let's, Buddy's he's still in, combat with you. Sorry, I can't see. Teo, he's just gonna pivot
Yes.
just a little bit.
Pivot. Pivot.
And let's do. Hang on. Let's get a nice color going.
Oh, I know what this is.
What? Crazy. How long is this? Hey, friends. I can't
Y'all are
quite
screwed.
get everybody. But alright, Karok, you just barely escaped that. Hang on. I feel like this is also slightly not in line with Durgan. But how do I do this? Hang on. Let me make sure that I'm not like cheating the system, you know. Oh well. I think it's because he's not really in the grid. Let me see if I can get him in the grid. We'll do that. All right, so we'll miss Teo, I guess, but get everybody else in there, except for Karok. All right, so I need everybody in that line to make a dexterity saving throw. Oof, sorry about that. All right. Did anybody meet or beat an 18?
Me. I got a dirty
Great.
20.
Awesome. So y'all will take half. Half
Heck
each.
yes.
So let me. I don't think I have. Well, I might have. Hang on. I'm just gonna do this digitally. It's way easier. Oh wait, I should also make sure I'm rolling the correct thing. All right. Hang on. Okay. I've already halved it for you. 27 points of acid damage. Oh, I need to roll for Ko.
She said I have it for you.
I did. That's not enough, Ko. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. He, yeah, he goes down. So Ko is, out of commission currently. He's not dead, he's just... We'll roll for that later. Alright. Ash.
Okay. Ash is going to use Ice Knife at 3rd level on the dragon.
Okay.
And that's a 20, dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 hits.
Okay.
You will
And
get...
that's 2 piercing plus... What?
Teo is right next to him.
I will get what?
Ice Knife, you'll hit Teo.
I'm resistant to cold though, remember. So I
Yeah.
consent to that.
Okay, cool.
What am I rolling?
And then that's... Nothing. I did... Oh, sorry, a dex save.
26. Sorry.
Okay, that's a success. Teo?
Oh,
Plus,
Dex.
I did 2 damage.
Let me do that then. Dex save. That's a nice 4.
How much damage did you do?
Okay, give me a second to roll these d6. I haven't rolled it yet.
The piercing?
2. 2. It was 2.
Okay. It's great. Everything's fine.
Let me roll these dang d6. Give me a second.
I had a pencil and I just...
What the
Oh,
heck?
there it
This is not what I did. What is that's not rolling d6s? Here we go. This is what I need. Teo, I apologize in advance. I hope they're all crappy. The first one's a 1. 8. 9. Oh, this is looking good. 15 points of cold damage halved.
Okay.
So was it halved already, or am I having that?
No.
And then,
So
sorry,
wait,
because
so 7 or 15? 7 or 15?
7.
15 halved is 7.
Yeah. And then, I'm sorry, just because I always forget. Because I succeeded, do I take half or do I not take any cold for Ice Knife?
You don't take any.
Okay.
That's why I was like,
Okay,
great, I did 2 damage to the
Sorry.
dragon. And way more to Teo.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, I think I just need to go hide in a corner. So, and shame.
Okay. All right. Back to initiative count 20, the lair action.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as the whole room is crumbling and rocks are starting to fall into the water. Big splashes of water kind of surge out of the lake towards y'all. I need everybody to make a strength saving throw.
Damn. Oh.
All right. Anybody that got below a 15, you are knocked prone. But you don't take any damage, but you're knocked prone. So, sorry about that. I will also say, I'll say, you can all hear because it's a pretty cavernous room, so it's not hard to hear it. You can hear that metallic whirring, but it sounds oddly high-pitched and somewhat disjointed and inconsistent, like it's juddering or something, and sounds strange. And it's coming from the east, right side of the map. All right, that's the lair action. Chad.
Great. So, do I have to use an action to get up, I assume?
Half your movement to get up, I believe.
Okay. Awesome. Well, okay. Let's use half my movement to get up. I don't think I will. Let's see. Okay, I'm actually going to move up just a bit. And I'll do a 4th level healing word. Mass healing word, excuse me, on everybody.
Awesome.
That will be...
Cody did that because he was about to...
Am I too far away for that? Question.
Let's see. Where's Mr. Peter? Not really. It's 10. Thank you. No?
It goes up to 60
Perfect.
feet, so I
60
think you're
feet.
fine.
Love
Yeah.
that.
I can't actually
Cool.
see where you are, but
Yeah, she's just barely... If she were 5 feet further, we'd have a problem, but...
Okay, Naisu. That doesn't do much, but that will still be 8 health for everybody. So take that, and let's go ahead, cast another vicious mockery, and that'll be another 16 wisdom save.
Yeah, let's do that. We do. That's a 17.
Damn. All right, so he does save, and that will be my turn.
Great. Awesome. Sorry, hang on. I'm trying to get Ko's... trying to get him off of this, like, death save screen. Okay, hang on. What spell did I cast? Sorry. Hang on, just pause for me for a second. Alright, he should have 8 hit points. Perfect. Okay. Teo, before you go, something that I totally forgot about in the last round. Dragon's gonna take a legendary action. So he's going to make a tail attack against you, Teo.
Alright.
And did you not get knocked prone? You're fine?
I didn't. No, I made the save.
Cool. That is a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Sorry. And
No, you're good.
that will be 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright, so 15.
Alright. Now it's your turn.
So, so observing that the lair has been acting up, do I think it's because the orb has been taken from its place, a la White Dragon Temple? Is that a conclusion I can draw?
The crumbling of the room is familiar, and something that you recall from the other temples is that the orb always emitted light, and you could see it from a decent distance. You don't see anything emitting light other than like the faint glow of these crystals.
I love that. Okay.
So
Okay. I don't think escape from this dragon is an option regardless. Alright. So, what? Oh, Jesus. D&D Beyond, don't do this now. I'm refreshing D&D Beyond because I just saw a beholder look at me.
love it. We love to see it.
Yeah. I be like that sometimes.
We do. We do be like that.
Just looking at it. Spin.
Oh no.
So do we need to still fight this dragon with Orbis gone? My thing is like, I don't know if we can escape is the thing. Like, because this guy can probably fly for like more than anybody's movement, I feel like. This is the main thing. This is why I am gonna fight. Because I don't... Alright. My page isn't loading. It's acting up.
Uh-oh.
With Blaze Fury, it's a +6 to hit, right?
I think so. I can
I believe so, but I don't want to act without knowing.
I will
entirely.
pull your sheet up.
Thank you.
You might be able to. I don't know if you have the phone app, but
Ah!
that might
I-
also work.
I can get it.
I really hope that I really hope Blaze Fury isn't what's messing up your character sheet.
I don't think so. It was just fine. I mean, it was acting up last week, but that was before I even had Blaze Fury, I think. I don't know.
Alright, I got it. Yeah, +6 to hit.
Dope. Alright. Well, I will try and hit this thing.
Oh, sorry. That's ignore that. Ignore that.
Okay, I don't know what happened.
I accidentally
My computer's
rolled
still
in D&D Beyond.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay, so that's the first one.
Yes.
Second one.
13.
Okay, so first attack is a 13.
Yeah. What's the 20?
She's still scared.
I'm frightened, so I have disadvantage.
Oh, right.
on attack rolls.
Yeah, a 13 will miss. You do have, aren't you inspired?
Yeah, but I mean,
Oh,
I
you
don't
want
know.
to use it.
The thing is that I know a 20 is gonna hit, but I don't know how much lower that is. And I don't
That's
wanna
fair.
roll
That's fair.
if I'm
Yeah,
banking
a
on it.
13 will miss.
Okay. Second attack. Oh, fantastic! A 23.
Perfect. Absolutely.
So, okay. Okay, now what is the damage?
Hang on. La, la, la,
Because one thing
la,
still.
la, la. 1d8 plus 5. And unless you're holding it two-handed, then I guess it's 1d8 plus 5, and then you add a d6
Dope. Okay,
for the fire.
So 8 slashing, and then d6 for fire?
Yes.
Okay. So 8 slashing and 5 fire.
All right.
Jesus. And that'll be my turn. Yeah, that'll be my turn. Oh, now my sheet's working. That'll be my turn. I would like to attempt my
yes,
roll.
go for it.
So, okay. Wisdom. Yeah, no, that's a 7.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I got a minute. It's good.
All right. Karok.
We gonna shatter, rinse, repeat. I'm gonna cast a 3rd level shatter on it, kind of
Yeah.
back in like this area because it's a
What is that?
10-foot radius sphere. Constitution saving throw.
Not great. That's a 16.
That is a success. You're still gonna be taking half damage. That was a shitty roll. 6 points of thunder damage.
Cease. You're wearing him down.
And
What else?
oh, I got up, by the way. And I was gonna cast Spare the Dying on Konari, but I guess he's up.
Yeah, he's up. He's battered, but he's up.
Gotcha. Yes.
Does that complete your turn?
Let me move up just a little bit. And that will be my turn.
All right. Actually, before Konari goes, he's going to. That doesn't really make a ton of sense, does it? I think y'all are too far for that. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that because that wouldn't make any sense. So I'm just gonna do. Sorry, Teo, but you're there. Another tail attack.
Nope.
That's a 19 to hit.
Ah, that's my AC.
Close.
Yep.
It will be 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
So 14. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
All right, Konari. Konari is. Konari is going to. He's going to touch, hold his hand to his chest and cast Fly on himself. And he is going to fly up. Let's see. What do we want to do? First of all, let's put a little icon on him. Yeah, let's move him up. We'll say about 40 feet up, and we'll put him over here just a little bit. And then he will see what meta magic stuff we can do. Hmm. Yeah, he's going to he'll spend a point to cast a cantrip, I believe. Hang on. Let me double check something. Yeah, let's do that so we can do some sort of damage. Let's just do a ray of frost. And hope that hits. Nope, it doesn't. So Borkanari flying tries to cast this ray of frost, and he's just not really flown before, so it just misses. It's fine. All right, Elzaris. Oh, and at the end of his turn, that disappears.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna shoot it with my crossbow again.
Go for it.
Okay. And I'm still afraid. Yeah, that's a 14.
14 misses, unfortunately.
Okay. No biggie. No biggie.
But you can make that wisdom saving throw again.
I'm gonna try. It's a 13.
I'm sorry. You're just like, oh my god, it's a fucking dragon. It's just scary, man. It's just scary.
I'm terrified.
All right, Tanari.
Okay, I was on the fence, so let me... Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do it. So I'm gonna cast Wall of Fire. And I can make the wall 60 feet long and up to 20 feet high, so it shouldn't hit Ko because he's 40 feet up, right?
Correct.
So, let me put it where... I tried to look on, like, the thing that you can place on the map, and there wasn't one that was just a foot wide, because it's only a foot
Gotcha.
wide. But I want it to go, like, from here, like, across like that. Like, that should be only 45 feet. That should be fine. Yeah.
Cool. And then obviously, bad side towards him.
Yes, obviously. So it says it'll take the damage on its turn.
His turn is next, so we
can go on and do it.
Yeah.
So I need a dex saving throw from him.
Okay. 19.
Okay, that succeeds, so he'll take half. So we're just gonna do this. So half of 25.
Okay, 12.
And then
he's starting to show some wear.
Cool. And then I'm gonna move back before he crosses the wall. And that's my turn. Let me roll wild magic. Okay, cool. I'm good.
All right. Cool. Okay. What do I want to do? I didn't roll wild magic for Ko. For either of his.
I try to remember to do it, even if I don't always say I do it.
He's fine. Okay. I guess we're going to fly up. Now here's the question. Well, yeah, Teo, you're on the safe side, so I'm gonna say that you can still get an attack of opportunity against him. I'm gonna give you that.
Thank you so much. Well, that's disadvantage, but we will do that. Okay. That was a nat 1. All right. Cool.
That ain't gonna work. All right. He's going to fly up and where do I want him to go? Where do I want him to go? There's not a ton of room over there. That's a problem. Okay, hang on. Let me think this through. What should I do? Do I want him to fly out? I mean, he can't really land over there. Konari's up in the air next to him. So, I could just do that. That would be... Let me roll something. Okay. All right. So he's gonna fly up and he's going to attack Ko. Do we just go all in? Can I make all of these attacks while in the air? Probably. Okay, well, alright, bite first. Yep, that hits. That's the wrong guy. Hang on. That's not better. I don't know why I'm bothering to roll that. He's at 0. Okay, so Ko's at 0, he falls. I guess the dragon will use the... He lands in the water. So currently Konari is... He hits the water and he's starting to sink below the surface. And he's unconscious. Dragon is gonna be up, flying about here. He's hovering over this portion of the wall. Yeah, that'll be his turn. Because, well, we'll roll that on Konari's turn. He is technically touching the wall of fire as he's drowning. We'll get there. Okay, Ash.
He's fucked up.
Okay, that's a lot.
Sorry.
I have to use half my movement to get up, so that's gonna start. Oh my god, what am I even gonna do? And then I'm gonna move 15 feet. And then I guess I'm gonna cast. Frick, no, I have to be way closer to do that. I'm gonna bonus action cast Misty Step. And get 5, 10, 15, 25, 25, 30. Get on the other side of the wall. Boom. And then I'm gonna cast Blight on the dragon again.
All right.
So I need a con save.
Poor Konari. That's a 23.
I can't decide if I want to make him re-roll or not, because I have a feeling he's rolling. Give me a second. Let me read this.
Molly, no. I'm sorry.
Question: is a death saving throw an ability check?
I don't know. Say God.
Or a
Technically,
saving
it's a
throw? I
saving
guess it's a
throw.
death saving throw. Okay.
It's a saving
Then I'm
throw.
not gonna have him re-roll. I'm just gonna let him take half damage, because I'd rather save that in case someone fails a death saving throw at this point. Okay. So it's gonna be 15 points of necrotic damage. I've already halved it.
Okay. He is starting to look hurt. He does show damage. He's starting to look beat up.
Okay. That's my turn. I did literally everything I could except use my reaction, so.
All right. Layer action. The whole room continues to rumble and crumble. I need everybody to make dexterity saving throws again.
Oh.
God, you were so close. You could have just stopped on that 19, but you had to go one
Anybody
further.
get below a 15? Alright, everybody that got below a 15, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. That's all.
Cool. So 2.
So 2.
Heavy Armor Master Gang.
Okay. Chad.
Can I see Kunari's sinking body?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay, awesome. So I'll go ahead and cast just a first level healing word.
Alright.
Great. 6 health. Hmm. And honestly, I'll also go ahead and put a bardic inspiration on him because I think he's gonna need it. And
That's fair.
if I'm moved, does that incur a opportunity attack from the Drake, or is he not?
He's up.
Oh, he's still flying. Yeah, above the
Yeah.
wall.
So
Okay.
you're okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck out and peace out right now.
Yeah.
That'll be my turn. Oh, do I have to do the frightening save again? Wisdom save?
Yeah. Because you haven't succeeded on it yet, right?
Yeah, still haven't. I was just saying.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Rip.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alright. Awesome. Teo.
Dope. Okay. I'll attack the dragon with my longbow.
Go for it.
Okay, that's one roll. So An 11 is not going to hit, I presume.
No, I'm sorry.
That's fine. I critted on the other one, so let me just
Oh no.
get that nice out of the way. Okay, second attack. All right, second attack will not hit either because that was lower. So,
Rip.
that's my turn, and I'll roll
Wisdom.
once more. Oh, that's a 7. I got a 7 too. 7 buddies.
It's a lucky number, right?
It is. I mean, listen, I live in Vegas, baby. That's lucky for me.
Alright, Karok.
Okay. Okay. I think we're gonna try casting Guiding Bolt at
Okay.
3rd level.
Yeah.
That was pathetic. That was 16 to hit.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay, that's my turn.
Rip.
It's literally all I can do.
Alright, we're at Ko's turn. So, because he's beginning his turn in the wall of fire, I need you to roll damage for him to be, you know.
Wow, I love that. That is that's a saving throw actually for him.
Okay. A
Dex.
Dex.
Mm-hmm.
16.
Okay, so he succeeds, so he'll only take half, so that's better.
Great. Really hope that damage is less than 6.
You know, it's not gonna be. It's 12.
So, Konari wakes up sinking below the surface of the water in fire and immediately goes unconscious again. Oh my god.
This is horrible.
It's literally the worst.
I know it's
Hang on.
awful, but it's so funny.
I need to Google drowning in D&D. Because that's a thing that
I have a plan, but you might say no, so we'll see when I get there.
man, if he could have just stayed conscious long enough. Let me just read this real quick. Drowning. That's not a helpful page. You know, I'm gonna keep reading that. Elzaris.
Okay. So. I'm afraid. I'm trying to think.
Okay, I've looked it up. I know how many rounds he's got.
Oh. I'm going to run right over here. Right over here. Will I get an opportunity attack if I...
Well, you're frightened, so I don't know if
Oh,
you
is
can
that-
run across him.
Cross? Okay, well, then I'm
'Cause
just
you
gonna
can
stay.
only
and we're-
move further away.
Right, and that's...
But you'd have to get closer to the... Yeah.
Right, to move away. Okay, well, we're just gonna play with fire here, I guess, and I'll just shoot him with my crossbow yet again.
Go for it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a 13.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Tanari.
Oh wait, I was gonna try my wisdom saving
Oh,
throw
yes. Yeah.
again. Oh! That's a 21!
Yes.
That's a 21!
Now you are no longer frightened.
Yes! Okay. Finally!
Now, Tanari. Your brother is drowning.
Yeah, I know. That's okay. Tell me if I can do this or not, because this is what I want to do.
Okay.
Swimming is half your speed, right?
Correct.
Okay. Again, tell me if I can't do this. I want to use my Misty Step to go where he is under the water and try to drag him back up.
Hang on.
But, like, over to the shore, if there's a way to do that.
I'm pretty sure Misty's. Are
I'm
you
gonna
saying
Misty
Misty
Step
Step
to
to get
him.
to him?
I'm Misty
Okay.
Stepping to him, so I don't have to use
Because
my...
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure Misty Step you can only do yourself. So.
Yeah, so I'm just using the movement to get back.
Yeah, I'm gonna allow it. You can
Sweet!
Misty Step to him.
Okay. So I Misty Step to him
Mm-hmm.
and grab him and try to, like, swim with him back over to
Try
the
to
shore.
swim with him back. All right.
Yeah. Is that like a check of some kind? Like under the water, under the wall.
Yeah. It's not like a check. It's slow going. So,
Okay.
like, because normally when you're carrying someone or trying to drag someone,
It takes a while.
it's
Yeah.
half your movement. But since you're moving through water, it's already half. So it's like half your movement,
Yeah.
maybe.
So I'd like get back on my next turn or something.
Yeah, you
Like-
could definitely pull him to the other side of the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can definitely do that, if that helps. And are you still gonna be under the water, or are you gonna surface the second you get to the other side of the wall of fire?
I mean, for his sake, I feel like I should probably pop up above the water. You know? So he
I mean,
doesn't,
that's
like,
up to you.
choke or drown.
Up to you, man.
Yeah. That feels like a better call than staying underwater when he can't hold his breath.
Okay. That, complete your turn?
I mean, I don't think I can do much else.
You could probably, see, what's like,
Well, hang on.
might be able to
Misty
move
Step
a
was
little
a bonus action.
bit. Yeah.
I'm not used to having that. Cool. Okay. Then I'll cast, I don't know, Chromatic Orb or something before I dive off. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna do that at second level. So that's, no, third level. I'm just kidding.
Misty Step is a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
It is a spell, though, so...
Okay, then I'll do a cantrip.
Yeah.
I'll do fire bolts. So that is 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Hooray! Something hit. That won't get halved. That is 8 plus 5, so 13? Okay. Which is kind of depressing because that did more than some of my high level spells, but whatever.
You know, it'd be like that sometimes.
It'd be like that. Okay. That's my turn.
Alright. Next is the dragon. Dragon is going to... You're all hiding on this side of the wall. He will move over and I think technically this is gonna count as him being partially in that wall because he's size huge, so he's gonna get in this wall a little bit, but he's gonna do it anyway because he wants to hit people. So first, why don't you? I guess he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
Ooh, nat 1.
Yay! He'll
So
take
that
the
is
whole
an 8.
the whole damn glitch. All right, I'm gonna roll this one just because I feel like it.
Ooh, I may have just. Well, we'll see.
Oof. Okay, let's see how this goes then. No pressure. Where's my other D8? Okay. And one more. It's 5D8. I just want to roll it for kicks. 4 plus 6 is 10, 11, 19, 25.
25. Oof. Looking hurt.
Yay!
Alright. He's going to make his 3 attacks. So, first, we're gonna do a bite against Elzaris.
Ah,
That's a 21 to hit.
yep.
And that will be. Terrible. 11 points of piercing damage.
All right.
plus 8 points of acid damage.
Okay.
Next we're gonna do what's the reach for the claw? Yeah. Let's do claw against Karok. Oh. That's a 15 to hit.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Let's try the tail against you then.
Hit me.
That's better. That is a dirty 20.
That is my AC, so that does hit. I'm also gonna need him to make a dexterity? Yes, dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That's 11 to the dex.
That is a failure. So he's gonna be taking 10 points of lightning damage.
Alright, so this
much?
happens to the dragon while you receive 17 points of bludgeoning damage. And as y'all hit each other, I need you to tell me how you want to do this.
Fuck yes. Okay, so he'll hit me like in the shoulder with a tail.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna grab his tail. My eyes glow blue, and just
Okay.
shoot electricity through his tail and up
Yeah.
through the rest of his body.
Absolutely, 100%. You fry this motherfucker. And as this electricity hits him, he slumps down and sort of partially slides into the Black Lake. And let's take a very quick-ish break. Yeah. Good job, guys. You killed an
Karok.
adult black dragon. That is
We did it.
no small feat.
Yay!
Poor Konari, man.
We're gonna get him back. I have a potion.
Jesus
Just-
Christ.
We're good. It'll be
He
fine.
got, he
He
got
went down 3
just-
different times.
Hunter
Look,
just got
it's
straight
fine.
dumpstered and dumpstered, dude.
Oh,
like,
man. It be like that. It be like that. Alright. So, Dragon's dead. Konari is unconscious on the shore. Tanari has just pulled him ashore. Yeah.
The
So-
lair is still acting up, I imagine.
Is anybody gonna help him out, or do y'all just want me to
I
roll and
will.
see if he lifts.
He's still unconscious, right?
I'll
I will
help.
cast
He's
a
right
first
there.
level Cure Wounds
Okay.
on him.
And I'll help pull him out. I'm right there.
He's out. We'll say that he's
Oh.
out.
Okay.
He's
So
at
that's-
0, so.
You know what? Screw it. We'll do a second level. He needs more than 6 HP. God damn it. 7 hit points.
Hey, it's more than 6.
I rolled a 1 on that other one. Yay. It was great. It's great.
Oh, man. All right.
Is the lair still?
It's still
normal?
rumbling and crumbling. Everybody give me a perception check.
Oy.
What is with this die and rolling 9s? Jesus Christ. 13.
Do you want me to roll for case?
Yeah, you can do that if you want to.
Okay. I got a 5, so mine's crap.
19.
26.
19, 26. Damn.
Oh, hell yeah.
Casey got a nat 19 plus something, I don't know what, so.
Okay. Well, with a 26 and a 19, Elzaris and Chad, you hear rumbling. But you also kind of hone in on the sound of that metallic whirring. Kind of slows to a sort of guttering stop, and you can just make out the sound of footsteps kind of retreating, and this is all coming from like the east, like across the lake.
How fast does the water seem to be moving? Like, would it be possible to swim over?
In this part where everything is pooled to a lake, it's actually pretty still. It's when it's leaving and turning into the river that moves westward, that's where it's fast moving. But this is fine.
Well, I mean, I don't propose we swim because swimming is going to be half movement, and it's going to take us longer to swim than it is to just walk along the wall, I feel like. Maybe, I don't know.
It's up to y'all.
Can I?
Well, right here, there's like a bit where like there's no wall to walk anymore, and we have to get into the water regardless to get to the ledge
Yeah.
again.
It did, well, it thickens out after that, but yeah, it does narrow right there, yeah.
I'm a like Mario hop my way across these things.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll go back over. There's also a hallway behind us.
Yeah, I'll go in and say, for the sake of brevity, yeah, that hallway, it looks like it crumbles into nothing.
Fantastic. I would like to follow Karoxley as well and Mario Hop.
How
The Naris will follow as well.
how far above the water does it look like this bit is?
There's sort of like a shore leading up to it. It's not like a climb
Gotcha.
up to it. It's like a
We said we
little
heard sounds
island in the middle.
from the east.
Yeah. And as y'all move around this coast, it sounds more like northeast, so like directly kind of across this island heading that way.
I'm gonna pull out my ladder, and it's 24 feet long, and this
It's
is
not
20
24
feet.
inches. Okay,
So
sure.
I'm gonna slide the ladder across.
Yeah. Easy enough to do. You
Oh!
slide the ladder across, and I have a thing to read. So a short distance offshore sits a small isle, 30 or 40 feet across. Stalagmites thrust up at the ceiling above, and dark waters lap quietly at its shores. Several spots on this surface glimmer, even in the gloom, suggesting the promise of treasure to be had. So there's, you can tell, getting up onto this island, that there's
Oh.
a scattering of treasure.
Well, then I guess I'm gonna grab it and throw it in the bag of folding. We can figure that issue out later.
All right.
Bag of folding.
Bag of holding.
More like bag of golding.
It's gonna take a few minutes to collect it all. This whole thing is still rumbling, so why don't everybody give me some dexterity saving throws?
Nat 20.
I got a
Oh,
17.
nat 20 as well.
Ko
Hell
got a nat
yeah.
20 also. What?
Yeah.
Now we roll good when it no longer matters.
Ooh.
Rolled a
I know,
19
right?
out of 10. Anybody get below? All right, MJ, you get hit by
Yeah.
a rock. You take
Oh.
3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Positive.
all right.
It's great though. All right. I'll say that you all make it to this island. Moving over here, and yeah, you can definitely hear footsteps. That sound like they're like retreating into something like a, I don't know, passageway or a tunnel or something coming from that
Okay.
northeast.
Well, I'll pull the ladder out again and connect it to here.
Sure. Yeah, easy
And I
enough.
guess
Easy
Take
enough
off
to do.
over it.
So y'all make it to the other side. I'm just gonna start shoving people over there. And if I put you, well, you know, I'm just trying to stick people places. All right, so you can see that there's this tiny little passage. There's also this passage is kind of watery, but they do kind of continue through to the northeast. You can make your way into there if you want to.
So
What
which path
direction-
then?
Yeah, I was gonna say, which path does it sound like the footsteps are coming from?
You can hear them from both, so maybe they connect at some point on the other side or something. One is more sort of there's maybe like
I say
3
we
feet
take-
of water. And
I
the
say
other
we take
is-
the path without water so that we're less
so that you're more
noisy.
quiet. Sure.
mhm.
Yeah. So you can take give me a stealth check, everybody. Yeah. What was that?
I got to 17.
Got to 17. Ko got a nat 1.
At
Oh.
disadvantage,
for
I got a
Cole.
22.
Jeez.
Damn.
I rolled a
Damn.
nat 20
Okay.
and an 18.
I see a 15 and a 15. Caroline, what did you get?
31.
31. Casey, did you roll or do you want me to roll? What's your stealth mod?
+5.
All right, then you got a 19.
Cool.
Cool. All right. Yeah. Konari, he's pretty beat up. So, I mean, like, we'll say that, yeah, he's walking and, like, just an involuntary, just sort of, like, gasp, kind of shudder of pain as he's trying to, you know, just hold himself together and move with the group. Everybody else is pretty dang quiet. I'm gonna move y'all past this little passage into this next sort of clearing of sorts. So, hang on. Let me read a thing. So, you move through this passage trying to stay as quiet as possible. And coming to the other side, you see at the mouth of a large man-made tunnel, the end of a very familiar giant drill construct. You can hear the footsteps retreating through the tunnel beyond. You can hear the whole room and cavern behind you, rumbling and falling apart. What would you like to do?
I kind of want to just like get in the drill and just take it from him. That's what I want to do, but I don't know. I don't know of a better plan.
Give me a perception check.
Dope. Okay. Okay, let's see. That is a 2. GTA real life, fucking yeah. That is a 2.
It's a cool looking drill, man.
Oh my god, maybe.
Dope. Don't know why they'd leave that.
Yoink. Can I tell how far away the footsteps sound?
Sure. Yeah, give me perception.
18.
18. They sound somewhere between 50 and 70 feet away.
I'm gonna turn back to the party and say, they sound fairly close. Would you like to pursue?
I do.
I think we should, just in case they have the orb.
Yeah.
I take off running.
All right.
Same. Fucking chase.
You'll
Same.
take off running. And you run. And as you run, you can see the tunnel is kind of scattered with the same sort of faint glowing crystals that you've encountered elsewhere in Kundrakar. These have just sort of been like unearthed, and some of them are cracked and broken from this drill that came through here. And you can see in the distance 4 figures, one cloaked in green.
In green.
Pursue?
I have a. Okay, that's 60 feet. Shit. Oh.
Wait, how close are they now? How close are they now?
They're between, somewhere between 50 and 70 feet.
Ash stops,
Okay.
and he just kind of stares for a little bit.
Are they saying anything?
Make a perception check.
Do I see the glow of an orb?
Also make a perception check.
That's a dirty 20.
You hear some mutterings about I don't know why it broke down. I'm sorry. We can make it to the checkpoint.
I got a 7.
It's hard to tell. If he has it, it's obscured or hidden on his person.
That's so weird. Okay, well then they must have the orb because of the lair acting up, but I guess they just can't get out easily. Guys!
I am going to cast Sleet Storm.
Then I'm gonna move all of y'all to a new map.
Oh God.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give you the option to decide where you want to be, but you have to be. Hang on. Line. Y'all can be anywhere behind this line?
I'm okay where I'm at.
I have 5 hit points. I'm gonna.
I said Ash would lag behind, so he's kind of in the back.
There's not really a good way to do this, but is there a way for me to like put myself in front of Ko to like try to block him from Gleamcock's vision in case he turns around?
I mean, you can. Yeah, you can try to sort of angle yourself in front of him.
Cool.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, hang on. Sorry.
You're fine.
Oh no, I can't believe we're doing this. Oh my gosh. Are we rolling initiative or?
She hadn't
Trying to see
said.
what Benji's.
Sorry. I'm trying to decide
Okay.
if I want to cast Sleet Storm or if I want to cast fucking Shatter.
I mean, y'all aren't being stealthy at this point, so I'm gonna say that they all stop and they recognize that you are behind them. And I'll say Green Cloak stops and turns around.
You know what? Fuck it. Casting Shatter at 4th level. I need Constitution saving throws from all of them. Centered on Green Cloak.
Can I cast Ice Knife centered on Green Cloak?
All right. So they're not surprised by you.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So we'll let the shatter go off.
Okay.
And let's go in and have everybody else roll for initiative.
Oh God, that's awful.
Ooh.
All right. So Constitution from all of them.
Oh,
Wait, hang on. That's a natural 20 from Green Cloak,
Yeah, it succeeds.
a 16 from hang on, from this guy, a 13 from this guy.
Okay, that's a failure.
Was 16 failure or success?
Success.
Okay.
My
And then-
DC's 15.
This guy fails. Alright, so you've got 2 failures, 2 successes.
I think I'm going to go ahead and use my second channel divinity for destructive wrath. So the successes are going to be taking 20 points of thunder damage. The failures are taking 40.
Okay. Alright. Alright, so, everybody roll for, or let's figure out what our initiatives are. Hang on. We gotta do new turns. Alright, so, Karok,
18.
18. Tanari,
8.
8. Let's do Ash first. Ash, what'd you get?
I got a solid 6.
Woohoo!
Yes. Chad.
natural 20.
Awesome. So is that 20 total, or is that more than...
25 total.
25. Awesome.
Nice.
Elzar's.
11.
11. We'll do these guys. That was pretty rough, man. Alright. We move some things. Oh, Teo, sorry.
16.
16. Lovely. Alright. Top of the round is Green Cloak.
Hmm.
Wait. Sorry. Chad, you got like a 25 on initiative? Question
Oh,
mark?
sorry. Top of the round is Chad. Sorry. Somehow you got moved
oh,
to
you're
the
fine.
bottom of my initiative count. Sorry. Chad first.
How's everyone looking on health? Right, we're still a couple people are still damaged, or we held Konari up, right?
Yeah.
I have 5
I'm
hit
still
points.
kind of screwed.
Wow.
Health. Yeah.
I have 5.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, and I have 22.
Perfect. Okay, then I'm just gonna do a 4th level. I think the only thing I can do is a 3rd level. Yeah, only a 3rd level mass healing word.
Okay.
On anybody, and I said, "This is that green cloak bitch. We gotta be healthy for this," and that's gonna heal 9 health, additional health to everybody, and then let's do a. Bardic Inspiration on Ash. That'll be my turn.
Alright. Alright, now it's Green Cloak. What do I want to do? Okay, let's do. Fine. Alright, Green Cloak is going to look at you, Karok, and, it's going to attempt to cast a spell. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh shit. God damn it, that's a 3.
So, everybody, you all watch as Karok disappears, Karak, you appear in some other location. There's nothing hostile around you. You have no idea where you are. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You're just, I'm gonna put a little dot on you. You're just somewhere else, man. And he'll say, oh, have you come to play? And, alright. So, Karak, you don't know where the fuck you are, but, is there anything you'd like to do?
What do my surroundings look like?
That's a good question. Hang on. Let me see what they look like. Yeah, you, it almost just like looks like just a vast, just nothing. It's just like flat, rocky ground as far as the eye can see.
Blue sky?
It's kind of gray.
Would I be able to... I guess, would I be able to make a check to see if I had, like, heard of any place like this, or...
Give me, I'll say either intelligence or history, maybe.
Okay. That's a 13.
If you're not sure where you are specifically, your best guess is just some sort of random, harmless demi-plane.
Okay, that's my turn.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Konari is...
Hey, I'm so sorry. No hate, but I rolled higher initiative than
Oh, you did. You
Yeah.
totally did.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
look,
Sorry.
somebody needs to be able to count. It's obviously not me. Alright, Teo.
Shit. I'm gonna... I might regret this, but this is what I would do. Yeah, let me read this, make sure I'm using it right. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. So, I'm gonna... That should be fine. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna dash to meet Mr. Lovely. And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna use my feet charger.
Okay.
I can either gain a +5 bonus to an attack I make to its damage roll if I hit, or push it. So I'm gonna hit this guy. Let's see if I hit though. A 17 to hit?
Yeah, 17 hits.
Dope. Okay, so then damage. So that is going to be, so +5 to that. That's going to be 16 slashing. I'm using the axe, of course. D8.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3 fire. Then I'm going to take an action surge.
Okay.
If I can find it. There it goes. All right. And then just, 2 attacks. First one doesn't hit. That's an 8. Second is a 12. I don't think that hits.
No, 12 misses.
I didn't think so. Okay. And that is my turn.
Alright. He did not enjoy that. Konari is going to sort of steps forward 5 feet. He's battered, but he's pissed. He'll do, an ice knife. So he goes to cast ice knife, and it doesn't happen, and you see that one of his lackeys seems to have
Counterspell.
counterspelled it. You counterspell?
Yeah.
What level?
Well, I only got 3rd level, so.
So that's enough, actually,
Okay.
because they don't have like the best counterspells right now. All right.
Perfect.
So his ice knife takes effect. Hopefully, if it hits.
Does it not even hit?
It doesn't hit. Look, the poor boy
What?
drowned and
These
was on fire.
counter spells. Cold.
Ugh. Ooh. Yeah.
Oh,
It be
damn
like
it.
that, man.
Chris had a bit of a
Elzaris,
rough day.
Amanda, you gotta roll better.
These are my good dice. It's Ko's not having the best day.
What am I gonna do? Well. I'm gonna go for this one. And, well. Yeah, I'll use my crossbow
Which one?
for
This
that one. Yeah, this one. Yep, that one.
You get advantage because Teo's right up there.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's a nat 20, so I'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Let's look at that. Sneaky. Okay, with the sneak attack, that is 24 points of damage.
Did you double it for the nat 20?
Yeah, that's double.
He's down. All right. Does that complete your turn?
Yes.
All right. Tanari.
Okay, I'm gonna move over yonder so I can see better. Cool. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray at 3rd level, which means I get 4 of them. So I'm gonna do 1 at each person except 2 at Green Cloak.
Okay, sure.
And I think I roll for each of those. Double check. Yes, for each ray. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the first red dude that's like a little higher first. That's 24 to hit.
Yeah, 24 hits.
Okay, I'm just gonna go on and fire all of them and then do damage.
This one?
The
that one.
yeah, this one.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna go on and see if they all hit first and then I'll do damage.
Okay.
Now going for the other red one. That's 18.
18 hits.
Cool. Now these 2 are for Green Cloak. That's another 18.
18 hits.
And that one's probably gonna miss 15.
15 hits.
Oh, cool. Okay. So first red guy gets 2d6. Gets 11. I got a 5 and a 6. Second red guy gets 4. Green Cloak gets 5, and 2 6s, so 12. Plus that 5, so 17 for Green Cloak.
17 for Green Cloak?
Yeah, I got a 5 and a 12. I got the 2 6s.
Okay. Ash.
Okay, Ash is going to use momentary stasis on Green Cloak.
What is that?
So I need a con saving throw.
That's a 19.
He succeeds, so it doesn't work.
Worth a shot.
It's definitely worth a shot. And I think that I'm gonna move a little closer just so that if they decide to go somewhere, I can stay within range type stuff. Okay. But I guess I'll be like kind of undercover a little bit, like taking some cover with this rock.
Sure.
And that's my turn.
Alright.
Oh, wait, question. As a bonus action, can I try and perceive the orb again?
Sure. Yeah, give me another
Okay.
perception check.
Cool. Nat freaking 20, 24.
You see just the faintest of glows coming from within his cloak.
From within his cloak, what side?
We'll say, his right side, so looking at him, the left.
Okay, cool.
Alright, hang on.
I'm gonna... Nah, I guess I'll wait till next turn to do that. I probably can't, like, communicate with 10 telepathically
like,
to tell her.
You can maybe shout something. I mean, I don't know, if it's real brief.
Then I'll just, like,
Octavia's
say
right
to
up
10... Oh, yeah, okay. I'll just yell,
Teo,
Orbs on his right side! Something short like that.
Okay, hang on. Alright. It's the red guy's turn. This guy is going to, he starts to move his hands and is going to attempt to cast Suggestion on you, Teo.
Heck, what save is that? Charisma?
So, hang on.
Charisma, sorry.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god, I'm so good at those. Wasn't that one? It's fine.
And this guy is just gonna say, do your job and protect us. So, under this suggestion, you believe that you are meant to protect these Enclave members. This guy is going to... He's gonna move to here, and he will Oh. He will cast, that's not gonna work, but he'll attempt to cast Vicious Mockery on you, Ash. So I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw. What did you get? You're reading.
That's a dirty 20.
You succeed. So you're fine. Yeah. All right. Chad.
I'm just gonna start by moving up just a bit. Right here. Nice. How is this buddy looking?
He's looking decently hurt.
Just decently hurt. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Vicious Mockery on him.
Okay. Wisdom.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh. That is 3.
Perfect. That's gonna be 6 damage on it. And then let's do a Bardic Inspiration.
Which one is that? Is that the one that cast the spell on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the one that cast the spell on Claudia? Or no?
No, that's not the one that cast the spell on Claudia.
And then I'll do a Bardic Inspiration on Theophilia. Or, yes.
Okay. You can do that. I will say that she is regarding you and the rest of the party.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, with anger.
I immediately thought Karok, and then I was like, oh, wait, he's banished. And then I
Yeah.
was like, oh, he's the next person. Shit. Ash, then.
All right, Ash, you are inspired.
I already have one, so
Oh.
maybe someone else.
Rip.
Like Elzaris, maybe.
Elzaris. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take it.
All right. Does that complete your turn?
Yes, it completes it.
All right. All right. Next up is Greencloak. Greencloak, or Yondar. He's gonna look at you, Ash, and say, "I've caused you so much pain in your life, but have I caused you enough?" And he stretches out his hand towards Tanari, and he's going to attempt to cast a spell.
Counterspell.
I'm gonna try to counterspell your counterspell.
Okay. Well, I only have 3rd level counterspells, so...
Yeah, your counterspell does not take effect.
Great.
So, he stretches his hand out towards you, Tanari. And Tanari, you see a beam of green energy fire out of his hand, and you instinctually close your eyes as you feel this necrotic aura race toward you. But it never hits. You open your eyes and you find your brother standing in front of you, arms outstretched to shield you. And you see, well, let me go in and roll damage.
Man.
Oh.
I don't necessarily. Let me just find the app for this. Okay. Roll. Okay. So, let me read something.
Oh, man.
So, you watch Konari shudder and fall to one knee, and his skin starts to gray. And Tonari, you hear his voice in your mind breaking and beginning to fade. I remember now. Killing us is what Feydark wants. You can help them. And then you see a blur of images flash through your mind, and it takes you a second to realize that you're watching your brother's life and memories flash before your eyes. The memories fade and melt and turn into nothing as his skin grays, and you notice it start to crack and crumble, and he starts to crack and crumble, and his mental link starts to dissolve into simple feeling and emotion. Recollection, anger, defiance, sadness, guilt, love. And his body breaks apart into dust and ash until he is nothing but a pile of soot on the ground in front of you. And Yondar just sort of turns his nose up. No matter. I can always start over. Alright.
Fuck.
Karak. Sorry. You're on a demiplane. So. There's not much you can do. Is there anything you would like to try to do?
Let me try to mentally recover from that shit.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry about it.
For real, damn.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh no. Green Club, man.
I mean, nah, there's not shit that I can do.
Yeah. All right. Teo. You regard your friends as enemies.
Yes. So, who's closer? So you're like 30, 35. Oh, same distance. I think what I want to do is just roll a d20.
Mm-hmm.
We'll say, we'll say 1 to 10 is me going for Blaze, and then 11 to 20 is me going for Chad.
All right.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I really hate this. Okay, Chad. Sorry about it, but you are the least hurt one, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Oh shit. You're like outside of my movement.
Oh.
I can't get to you unless I dash.
So you can get, you can't really get to either of them, I don't think. So
No.
you can get close to them and look at them menacingly. Or you could fire your bow or throw a hand axe.
That is absolutely true. Yeah. So, okay. 25 feet. What is that? Or I could use Charger again. That's probably what she would do. That's what she just did. I'll do that. So we'll dash. Oh Jesus, God. We'll dash. I hate this so much. We'll dash. And I gotta hit first.
Yeah.
So
You might not hit. There's always a chance.
I do. That's a 21. That hits.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Jesus. Okay, I rolled really low. So that's 13 slashing, and then a little bit of fire. I rolled 6 on fire. Okay, and that's my turn. I'll stop.
All right.
Perfect.
Elzaris.
gonna go for. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for green cloak guy and try and shoot him with my crossbow.
Go for it.
That's a 19.
A 19 hits.
Okay. And that's 13 points of damage.
Okay. Does that complete your turn?
Yes, that's it.
Tonari.
Well, okay, so I feel like she's just sort of staring in shock,
Yeah.
and then she turns and just stares down Greencloak and like doesn't say anything, but she casts Fireball at 4th level centered on him.
Counterspell.
So I need a dex saving throw.
Didn't he already use his counterspell reaction for the round? To counterspell my counterspell?
This is sorry. I'm trying to counterspell with this guy.
Damn it, I can't counterspell because I'm casting the spell.
But he's got to roll to see if it works.
Okay.
Because he doesn't have a 4th level.
Can't you? You can counterspell your
Can I
own.
counterspell
like,
while
if someone's
I'm-
trying to counterspell your spell, you can counterspell that, correct?
Counterspell a counterspell.
Okay, can I try to do that?
Yeah, go for it.
How do I do that? I haven't done that before.
So you have to roll to see, you have to roll to see if you beat the spell. So I think it's a D20 plus your spell casting modifier,
Okay.
and he's trying to.
Well, if he's counterspelling at 3rd level, counterspell's a 3rd level
Oh yeah, so
base,
you
so it would just automatically counter.
automatically negate it.
Oh,
I
great.
can try to counterspell your counterspell against my counterspell with one of the other guys.
You could.
I have a question.
That's a big chain of counterspells, but I don't want to get hit with fireball.
I have a question before we go down that road.
Yes, absolutely.
This guy counterspelled. Does that interfere with his concentration at all?
Oh, that's a good question.
It
I
doesn't.
didn't think.
Don't
I didn't
think
think.
so, no.
Counterspell's an
Damn it.
instant. It's not a. It's not concentration.
It's a good question, though.
Concentration is only broken if you cast another concentration spell.
Okay, how many counterspells have happened this turn?
Like 6.
Like a lot.
I'm just trying to remember when.
You cast against me, then I cast against you, and then the second guy casts
Yeah, I'm
against...
trying to remember. Yeah, okay. Because I don't want to get hit with the fireball, so, like...
Then you shouldn't have killed my
Yonder-
brother.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Yonder cast his counterspell already, so he's used his reaction. He cast his counterspell. You counterspelled his counterspell.
Yes, counterspell.
This guy's gonna try to counterspell your counterspell. Does anybody else
Okay.
have a counterspell? Anybody want to add to the chain? Ugh.
I think that's it.
I already used mine, so I can't.
This is the... Wow. Amazing.
Amazing.
Okay. Alright. Anything else that you would like to do?
Probably just fall on the ground, honestly, is what you would do.
Wouldn't this guy still have to roll to see if the counterspell against the fireball actually does work?
Yeah, he did roll.
Oh, okay.
And it was what was it? It was plus hang on. He got like a 16 or something, or what was it?
I think I missed that. Sorry.
I don't think
Yeah, I
I
missed
said
that
it
too.
out loud, but
Oh, okay.
it was a high enough number. Oof. Sorry, guys. Ash.
Okay. Ash is. Oh, God. Okay. He's gonna. Sorry, let me work out some distance. I should have been doing this, but instead I was flipping shit.
No, it's fine. We're all kind of
Okay.
a little rattled.
So, they've all already used their reaction for the turn. Every single one of them.
They've all used their reactions.
So-
that is true. We're in a bit of a.
So Ash is
predicament.
going to Misty Step 30 feet.
Okay.
He is going to move 5 more feet. He is going to use his action to get the orb out of Green Cloak's pocket.
I think that's gonna be like an opposed like strength roll or something. Like you're trying to pull it off of him. So I think that's gonna be interesting. Let's try it, shall we?
God. $14.
You pull it off of him.
And then I'm gonna use the
Get
rest
out
of
of
my movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, she's frozen! Is she frozen?
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
you unfroze.
I said I'm
You
using
got-
the rest of my movement to retreat.
Oh my god. Ah!
And I'm tossing it in the bag of holding.
You can only do so many things. Okay, man. You've got it. You've got it, okay?
Okay. I tried. Oh my god.
shit.
And meanwhile, I am gonna say, while I pull this out of his coat, I'm like, fuck you. I cannot believe you just did that.
Fuck you.
You deserve to go to hell. We're gonna kill you. And yeah.
There's this, that made me think of, there's this video, and it's these two guys standing on opposite sides of the street, and they're just yelling, fuck you, and they're just, like, flicking each other off, and that's what that made me think of. Oh, shit, what do I do?
Sorry. Chill out. I'm like breathing really.
Hang on. So I want to do this. Do I want to try to do this? Fuck it. Alright. This guy. He is going to look at you, Ash, who just took that off of his leader, this guy. And he is going to attempt to cast sleep on you. So, let's see how that goes.
I don't have a lot of hit points.
Okay. Oof. We're getting tense. Things are happening.
I need some more blackberry cobbler after this.
Blackberry cobbler? That sounds
Yeah, my
lovely.
mom made some. It was really good.
Amazing. How many hit points do you have?
How many points did you roll?
13.
I have 31 hit points. It doesn't work.
Terrible. I rolled so bad.
It doesn't work.
This guy is going to
Oh god, Yandar goes soon. Oh my god, it's Chad and then it's him.
this guy is going to fine. He will move up to you. And he's going to try to cast Thunder Wave. Stemming out from you. Just, I don't know why he came all the way up to you, because it's fun. Oh, because it's self, and it's 15/50. That's why. So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
12.
12. That is a
The
fail.
fail.
So
Wait. I have inspiration. What do I roll?
it's a D8, I believe.
A D8.
Yeah.
Roll /roll 1d8. So that's 12, 15.
It's a success, so you will take half damage, and you won't be pushed away.
Oh, maybe I needed to get pushed away.
11 points of damage.
Okay.
In addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you by the spell's effect.
Okay. If I'm holding it, does that mean it's unsecured though? Cause you know I have this like tight to me.
I'll say since you succeeded on your dexterity saving throw. Fine. Chad.
Man,
School starts tomorrow. I'm angry.
yes. So I'm actually gonna cast a sleep on Green Cloak. And it's gonna be a 4th level sleep.
Okay. Sure.
Cool. Okay. For each spell slot above the first, that's gonna be 6. Is that 11 hit die?
Should
8?
say in D&D Beyond at
Right.
the higher level.
It just says when you cast a spell using a spell slot second
I'm
level or
gonna,
higher.
Hang on.
Yes. So for each slot level, so you're casting it at 4th. So that would be an additional 68 hit
Okay.
points. So it's a total of 11d8.
I think you guys know this. He is an elf.
Immune to getting put to sleep, so you
elves
would know.
cannot be
Well, they
magically
can't sleep.
put to
Oh,
sleep.
okay.
Did y'all know that? Because I didn't. I don't know.
I didn't
feel
know that he was an
like-
elf.
Maybe.
That sounds familiar.
I feel like maybe
I would have
Konari
told-
mentioned it, but
Well, okay, I can pivot. I mean,
I will let you attempt something else.
can I do a quick perception
So
check?
generous.
Do these guys look like they're elves around him?
Yeah, it's not like they're all elves. One kind of, one looks like, they are, maybe a half elf, and the other one looks, kind of more like some sort of angelic or celestial quality to them.
Give me a hot second. Okay. And then Teophilia's about to bop me.
Love you so much, but I am gonna pummel you next turn.
How much would that be? So, my max. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can cast a 3rd level sleep on Teophilia.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so that will be. Or is that a slap wouldn't wake her up, right? If I just slapped her across the face out of his control, I mean, it's a pretty stout spell to be deterred by that, right?
Hang on. I think, suggestion. I mean, I think it's like.
It lasts for a minute. That's all I could glean from.
Yeah.
So
Spell
I don't
until
know.
subject finishes what it is asked to do.
Wait. Actually, I think it's still okay. I'm still gonna. I'm gonna.
If they take damage, if you or any of your companions damage the target, spell ends. If you or any of your companions, so it's a
No.
big-
So suggestion, that's saying whoever's casting it, them or their companions.
Yeah.
So Green
So
Cloak or the-
if any
yeah.
of the Enclave people damage Teo, then
Got it.
it would end.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and proceed to use sleep. That's gonna be 9 d8s. And Teo, what is your health?
What's my health?
Yeah.
72. Or wait, current hit points?
Yeah, current hit points.
72.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so many ones.
Oh
Healed me, dude.
no! Oh no! Oh, that's so close.
So many ones.
Oh
There.
man. Ah.
Okay, it's okay.
Does that complete your turn?
Before I'm about to get bopped by her, maybe. Let me see if I.
I mean, you're gonna get an attack of opportunity too.
Pass out.
If I hit.
I mean. You know what? I'm just gonna try to retreat. That'll still incur an opportunity check, right?
Yes.
From Tev healing. Okay, I'll just gonna actually just try to retreat and see if we get lucky.
So, rolled a hit, Teo.
Does a 14 hit?
No, does not. Perfect.
Awesome.
Awesome. And that'll be my turn.
All right. Next is Green Cloak. He looks angry, but he sort of evaluates what's going on. He looks at his two comrades. And he'll say, nothing personal. And he's gonna move back all of his movement. And then he's going to cast teleport. And he's gonna leave.
Bastard.
Yeah, and we're gonna stop right there. And we'll pick up in the aftermath next week. Sorry, guys.
Wow. Fuck.
Amanda, I love you, but fuck you.
I know. I know.
I hate that you had that pre-written.
I'm sorry. I knew there was a chance, so I had to prepare for it. All right, Misfits, and that brings us to the end of tonight's game. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again next time.